Hi there, welcome back to CCtalks. Here's your host, Ilaria Severi, the head of marketing and communications of Creative Clicks. In our podcast series, we not only introduce you to our company, Creative Clicks, but we also talk about several topics regarding mobile and performance marketing, together with special guests and experts in the field. In today's episode, we'll dive into email marketing and Salesforce, the basis of creating a successful email marketing campaign, how Creative Clicks provides its clients with Salesforce experts, and much more. And to talk about this, we brought here two experts in the field, Mark Hewington and Pietro Profeta. Mark has worked as an email developer for over 10 years and has been a Salesforce Marketing Cloud specialist and developer for around 6 years. He can and has built every type of email, ensuring best practice is being followed and ensuring rendering quality. He knows everything from data management to delivery reputation and custom quality emails that will help customers achieve their roadmap. Pietro counts many years of experience working in large multinational companies where he took over several operational positions. He's currently responsible for customer success and business development at Medgen, a Creative Clicks company. And if you don't know what Medgen is, at Medgen, a dedicated team of marketing experts in the healthcare ecosystem serves their clients with data-driven solutions and machine learning marketing strategies that deliver high-intent quality customers. But we'll talk also about this more during our conversation. So, hi guys, thank you for joining us today at CCtalks. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Thanks for inviting us to this podcast. Lovely to be a part of it.
Hi, Ilaria. Thanks for having us here today. I'm really excited to answer your question and hopefully share some interesting insights for our listeners.
Yeah, really excited to hear what you guys can tell us about Salesforce and Medgen. So let's actually start with you, Pietro. So can you explain to our listeners how Salesforce Marketing Cloud helps to leverage the benefits of performance-based digital marketing strategy and what benefits it can bring to organizations in general?
Great question to start off with this podcast, I would say. So Marketing Cloud is a product which is used by many companies for delivering ad hoc and personalized journeys to their target audiences. We at Medgen, we support companies in finding their potential customers by advertising digitally their products or services. And once users register into one of our campaigns, they have the desire to receive more details. Therefore, information needs to start flowing necessarily. Now, this can be done via a dedicated call center with a sales specialist, but also by means of a highly customized email marketing flow, which of course those depends on the type of product, on the type of services which is being offered, but also on the type of clients with whom we are engaging. And all of this can be built with Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Now, as you can imagine, especially when volumes grow, automation is the essence to ensure that no waste is created throughout the process, increasing efficiency, and also each individual receives the info that he or she is expecting. Now, increasing automation does not only mean reduction of costs in terms of personnel, but we're also looking at the ability to continuously improving by creating customized marketing journeys, creating a target call to actions. Overall, we are also offering the opportunity to generate a better insight in the customer base of the client, as of course, and much, much more.
Yeah, makes sense. So the more complicated it gets, the more you need a tool like this to make everything more efficient, cost efficient, like you said.
Of course, and we'll be talking also, for sure, Mark will give you more insight into that, as of course, this is a very special tool which needs particular skills. And yeah, I'm sure Mark will be able to drive you through all these technical aspects.
For sure. Talking about Medgen more in the specific, so how does Medgen help businesses get the best out of Salesforce Marketing Cloud?
So let's start with the fact that we provide people and we know how difficult it can be for customers to find and to recruit these skills in the market. And over the years, we've built a network of consultants and specialists which can be made available in a short time frame to assist our customers in everything they need with regards to their Salesforce Marketing Cloud project. Now, our consultants can review the whole setting of the system or even help you with the design and implementation of a totally new flow or a total new implementation of the system. This was not done already, but I'm sure that Mark will give you more context later on.
And so what specialists does Medgen have in Salesforce Marketing Cloud?
So Salesforce Marketing Cloud is a very complex environment, and so it requires multiple profiles and different skill set in order to unleash its full potentials. Now, we can offer a wide range of specialists, developers, and architects, so that no matter how complex the project will be, we make sure that this can be implemented in a very successful manner and with no surprises along the way.
Okay. And how can then Medgen help our clients, companies get the best out of Salesforce Marketing Cloud for their business?
Our starting point is always our client, and we want to fully understand, first of all, where he struggles to achieve his expectation. So at the very beginning of our engagement, we aim to understand and we focus to understand what exactly the client needs and how we can match these requests with our internal tools and expertise. Now, of course, we see a good synergy between our own performance-based business model and the functionalities of Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Basically, they complement each other. In fact, on our side, we constantly strive for lead quality while carrying on with our digital marketing campaign. But ensuring that the marketing journey are appropriate is also fundamental to ensure that leads convert better and better. So it goes without saying that this is a win-win scheme.
Definitely. How do we provide our clients with Salesforce experts?
Well, this process is pretty straightforward. So once we hear what the client needs, we then brief internally with our own team, and then we make a high-level project plan, so identifying time, resources, and costs, of course, associated with carrying out that project. When the plan is approved, always by the client, we start the internal selection of resources and plan interviews. But the client, at the end of the day, they have always the final word in approving resume and candidates for hiring. I would also like to point out to the fact that our Salesforce team is super agile and pursue a philosophy of the full integration within our client's structure, basically like extra team members. And last but not least, we, of course, position ourselves also in terms of cost as cheaper than the bigger consultancy firm, simply because there is, of course, this perfect match and perfect synergies between the performance-based business model and the Salesforce Marketing Cloud support, together with the fact that we have in-house and also a network of external technical staff, which are always available within our own network, and that can be made available in a very short time frame.
That's pretty great. It's a pretty great service. So agile and cost effective and cheaper, thanks to indeed our network, which is what makes us a strong company. It's one of our strongest values, the network that we have in both CC and Medgen, which is a CC company indeed. Well, Mark, you have been working on the Salesforce Cloud for a long time, like we said at the beginning. So can you tell us more about the benefits of using Marketing Clouds above others?
Yeah, I can, and thanks, Pietro, for the nice roundup of what we do. So Marketing Cloud is really one of these tools you can do anything with. So, I mean, you can create anything from custom landing pages to custom journeys to custom emails, and we can really target what you need us to with Salesforce Marketing Cloud and ensuring best practice and delivery. And in fact, we've got all the experts we need. We can literally build anything we need. And that's really because of the architecture behind Salesforce Marketing Cloud. It gives you the ability to code with AMP script, HTML, SQL, server-side JavaScript. All of these are building blocks to build any solution you need. And when you've got experts there, you can honestly build any solution you need to build.
Okay, and can you, based on your experience on the campaigns you've seen, tell us about some best practices that really had a good impact on ROI?
So the hardest thing with email marketing is the quality of data you get in, and that's what Creative Clicks and Medgen get in really well with quality data. So once you've got that quality data, it's about marketing to the right people with the right message at the right time. So with all of that combined together, you can send campaigns and you just tweak campaigns and make them efficient. So, I mean, return on investment is making things more template, streamlined, and making it easy for the staff to use. And everybody coming behind you. And that's how we bring back the return on investment. We make solid solutions that are reusable for the customers and developers who follow behind us.
And more specifically about email marketing. So it goes without saying that the design of the email, it's really, really important. But so what are the design must-haves that people need to consider when starting email marketing?
So I think you've always got to put the brand in front of people. So the brand you're promoting, because that's the message that people are going to see. So we need to make sure the brand looks good in every email client we're testing on. We need to make sure they're good on dark mode and mobile devices, and we need to keep testing those emails every 6 months or so. That's just to make sure that any new email clients that are released are going to look good with anything we build them. And to be honest, we build a set of frameworks that make sure they're always tested and can be manipulated for the client. I mean, best practices is always going to be good CTAs, it's going to be good subject lines and good pre-headers, but equally to make the emails small and file size, because some people make these emails really big, they put lots of images in them and they don't deliver. So, we want the emails to deliver to the right people that have already signed up. So that's the best practice, is making sure good emails deliver to the right people, the right message at the right time.
Indeed, right time. That's what I was going to ask you next. So how important is timing, and what's the best timing for email marketing?
That's really specific to the brand, but it's all dependent on what you're selling. So if you were selling insurance, generally somebody would come in, they'd sign up for insurance, and then they'd be contacted a year after. So then it's about engagement. So no matter the niche you're looking at, you've got to find out those hotspots and keep engaging with the clients with email marketing. If you don't, this data is going to go cold and you're going to waste the data. So it's about engaging, but engaging at the right time and the right dates. For instance, another time, if you're sending out emails too late in the evening, you're going to wake somebody up potentially. So it's about sending them at the right time in business hours, generally to the right people. Especially if you've got a list of people that are heavy commuters as well. You want to try and hit them maybe say Friday evening as they're coming home on the train. And then you're going to get a lot more engagement, you're going to get a lot more clicks and a lot more inquiries. So it's all of that thought process we put into campaigns when we're working with our clients.
Makes sense. And so there are several types of emails that can help businesses in different ways. And can you tell us a bit more about this? Which kind of emails and what types of emails?
Yeah, so you've got your traditional marketing emails, then you've got your type of win-back emails. So that could be a marketing email, which allows you to win back the client if you haven't heard from them. So you'll then track their engagement, you track opens and click rates, and you'll just make sure that they never go cold. You don't want them to go cold. So, that'd be a win-back email. And then you've got other things like transactional emails that are purely transactional. That'd be your receipts, that'd be anything that you need people to have. That might be in the UK FCA regulated, or it might be password reset. These are all different type of emails, and they've got to be treated very differently to make sure every country is keeping to their rule set of maybe CAN-SPAN or GDPR. So every email needs to be very looked at with the right eyes to make sure they are being delivered in the right inbox, also to make sure they're used for the right purpose.
And so it's all at the end of the day about delivering, about ROI, and about KPIs. But then what are the KPI metrics that are most important that you need to look at in order to value and consider the performance of your email marketing?
So it used to be open emails were a big thing, but given the last 2 weeks in email marketing with the Apple privacy app, that's not going to be a big thing anymore. So definitely marketing companies are going to be looking at more click rates, more win-back emails, more delivery rates. These are going to be the big things that we have to focus on as email marketers. And because, realistically, clicks and how much goes into your funnel off the back of those clicks is going to give you a good metric of where you're going. Also, it's about reusing customers. So, if you've done all this hard work in collecting these customers and these leads, keeping them happy and sweet is probably the sweet spot you want to do, because you don't want to have to keep paying to get these clients and customers in. So it's about keeping them happy and engaging with them. If that should be like a little survey or a click to do something or a voucher, it's a really important thing to keep these people onboarded into your lists and engaged and happy.
So keep the engagement up and do some activities, not just to have them open the email, but have them take an action after it.
Yeah, equally, if they feel like they're a part of things, they want to open your emails and they look forward to them. But I mean, definitely things like subject lines that do help open rates, and that being, personalization is still going to be the heart of it, because we've still got to look at the best practice that was there before. We just got to kind of ignore open rates as that really important stat now. We've got to look at the click rate, the delivery rate, and the engagement, and try and be really strategical and really fun with engagement with clicks.
Totally makes sense. And now, so to kind of round it up, but going back to what we started, Salesforce and innovation, because what we talked from the beginning and also the service we have with Medgen is really innovative in the market. So what innovative things you can do with Salesforce that other solutions cannot do? And also if you can relate this to Medgen, what Pietro said at the beginning.
Yeah, I think Pietro said it up really nicely. We've got a team of specialists who can honestly create anything you need, but we come in with honest eyes and we work as a team member to come in and go, right, is this actually the solution you want, or would this be better? And we help build proof of concepts and we help build solutions the client can see working. So every step of the journey, we work with the client, we coach them through it, and then we help with training plans so they can take over in the long run. So we really do offer an end-to-end service that whatever solution they want, we can build it, but we also critique it and refine it with the client to make sure they get what they want for the future as well.
Yeah, great. Pietro, is there anything else you would like to add?
Yeah, no, thanks, Ilaria. I think we covered pretty much everything. Once again, it was nice to be here and with all of you. And just a side note for all of the listeners, should they have any questions or they would like to receive more information about our services and how we can help them and their business to grow, they can contact us at supportmedgen@creativeclicks.com.
Definitely. If you are looking for Salesforce Marketing Cloud support, we're here to help you. We have great experts like we have showed you today, so we would be happy to help you. And so again, thank you very much, Pietro and Mark. Thank you for sharing your knowledge on this. And thanks to all our listeners for being with us today. Make sure to subscribe to our CCtalks on Spotify, Apple, or Google Podcasts, and to follow Creative Clicks on social media. Also, should you have any questions regarding campaigns, business inquiries, and such, feel free to reach out to sales@creativeclicks.com. Till next time.